In the morning light, just pour the coffee, make it right. You hum a tune that your mama knew, and I swear it sounds like I love you. Your hair's a mess, and you don't care. Still the prettiest thing in that kitchen chair. I ain't no poet, but I know the rhyme. You and me in borrowed time. Yeah, it's coffee in the quiet, your laugh in the steam. No need for fireworks or high school dreams. We're just two souls in worn out flannel, tuned to the same old country channel. And I take this life slow and true, over 1,000 songs that never knew you. The porch don't creak like it used to do. Guess it finally settled like me and you. You take your sugar, I take mine black, but we always meet in the middle of that. Some folks chase the fast and loud, but I found peace in the softer sound. A half smile, a shoulder lean, that's what forever's always been. Yeah, it's coffee in the quiet, and your hand in mine. Even silence feels like a kind of sign. We're not made for silver screens, but we've got love in the in-betweens. And every morning I still choose this quiet life and this love with you. I was born in someone else's dream. I woke beneath the sky that knew my face, but not my name or time or place. The trees all bowed like old regret, and the crows hum songs I ain't learned yet. My boots left prints on water skin and vanished like I'd never been. The wind kept asking why I came, but I forgot who gave me my name. I was born in someone else's dream, where nothing's ever what it seems. I've kissed the fire, I've held knelt down with empty hands to trace the lines of fate's demands. There's a road that curves through thought and smoke, where every truth wears a different cloak. I ride that trail in quiet grace, chasing a face behind a face. So let me fade like desert steam, not from this world, but from the dream. I ain't a soul you'll ever keep, just a whisper walking in your sleep. No need to cry or light a beam. I was born in someone else's dream. There's a chapel made of bone and thread, where the silence speaks for all the dead. And I knelt down with empty hands to trace the lines of fate's demands. There's a road that curves through thought and smoke, where every truth wears a different cloak. I ride that trail in quiet grace, chasing a face behind a face. Final me.
The dust won't take my shape. I drank from a clock till the hours bled out. Watched the sun die west with a whisper, not a shout. The ground don't forgive and the sky don't sleep, but I keep walking where the roots run deep. I met a man with no eyes, but he saw through me. Said truth ain't a woman, it's a dying tree. So I sat till the leaves spoke flame and ash. Learned that nothing worth keeping never lasts. No, the dust won't take my shape. I ain't a man that time can drape. I'm a question carved in mesquite wood. I'm the silence where the thunder stood. You can bury my bones in a borrowed state, but the dust won't take my shape. There's a church made of mirrors out past Route 9, and the preacher just hums like a power line. He told me, son, don't chase the light, it's the shadows that'll hold you right. So I sold my name to the wind last fall, traded my shadow for a canyon wall. Now I sleep where maps go blind, where you lose yourself but not your mind. tall, traded my shadow for a canyon wall. Now I sleep where maps go blind, where you lose yourself but not your mind. Even death can't imitate this soul. The dust won't take. The day is fading, the stars unfold. A blanket of silence, so soft, so bold. We're walking where the pines grow tall, where time stands still and we lose it all. The moon is rising, a silver light, casting shadows through the quiet night. No need to hurry, no need to roam. In this moment, we're already home. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. The river hums a gentle song, where the current moves slow and strong. We'll sit and listen with hearts at ease, in the rhythm of the whispering spring breeze. The fire burns low, the embers glow. With every moment our love will grow. No need for words, just the way we feel in this quiet space. Everything's real. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. As the dawn begins to break, we'll watch the sky for love's sake. In the stillness, in the quiet tune, we're forever lost between the pines and the moon. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright.
sun is sinking slow, casting shadows down below. We're walking down that winding road where the sky and earth unfold. The breeze is soft, the air is sweet. With every step the world feels complete. No need for words, no need to race. In this quiet we found our place. On the edge of the horizon we'll find our way, where the night and the stars come out to stay. We'll let the silence speak, no need to try. Just you and me beneath this open sky. On the edge of the horizon, where time slows down, we'll build our dreams on this sacred ground. The river hums a song of peace, a melody that never ceases. We'll sit by the water, watch it flow, and in its rhythm we'll both let go. The crickets sing their lullaby as the world begins to say goodbye. We don't need a plan, we don't need a map. In each other's arms we'll bridge the gap. On the edge of the horizon we'll find our way, where the night and the stars come out to stay. We'll let the silence speak, no need to try. Just you and me beneath this open sky. On the edge of the horizon, where time slows down, we'll build our dreams on this sacred ground. And when the morning light breaks through, we'll greet the day, just me and you. In the warmth of the sun we'll find our truth. On the edge of the horizon, in our youth. On the edge of the horizon we'll find our way, where the night and the stars come out to stay. We'll let the silence speak, no need to try. Just you and me beneath this open sky. On the edge of the horizon, where time slows down, we'll build our dreams on this sacred ground. On the edge of the horizon, we'll be free, where the world ends and begins with you and me. But we don't speak, but it moves like prayer, swaying in time with the summer air. No highways hum, no fences bind, just the hush of earth that I call mine. Stillness has a sound if you sit real low, like the hush between the creek and crow. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just sings in wind and falling rain. Peace ain't loud, but it's all around. Yes, stillness has a sound. Sky don't rush to change its hue, turns to dusk like it always knew. My hands in soil, my heart in grace. Time moves slow in this kind of place. Stillness has a sound if you sit real low, like the hush between the creek and crow. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just sings in wind and falling rain. Peace ain't loud, but it's all around. Yeah, stillness has a sound. You won't hear it driving fast, talking over questions asked. But if you listen with your chest, you'll find the silence loves you best. Stillness has a sound, and it calls me home. In the rustle where the wild things roam. It don't preach, it just remains in the breath of hills and window pane. When the world is too damn loud, stillness has a sound. Silence loves you best. Frighten the world is too damn loud. Stillness has a sound.
Empty barns and broken plow, fields lie quiet, forgotten now. Crickets hum a softer tune beneath the hollow moonshine's bloom. Hollow moonshine, spill no light, guide me gently through the night. No loud songs, no rushing streams, just whispered hopes and tender dreams. Let me fade with fate in time, underneath that hollow moonshine. Worn out boots on splintered floors, echo faint from distant doors. Smoke curls slow and fades away, carrying words we couldn't say. Hollow moonshine, spill no light, guide me gently through the night. No loud songs, no rushing streams, just whispered hopes and tender dreams. Let me fade with fate in time, underneath that hollow moonshine. In the silence I'll recline, lost inside the hollow moonshine. from a sky that forgot to chill. Dropped in a world too warm to feel. No one watched me, no one believed that winter could still be conceived. The roses burned beneath July's flames, while I danced alone without a name. A fragile frost in the middle of the heat, a whisper lost on a sun-baked street. I'm the last snow in July, a frozen tear in a summer sky. Not meant to stay, just to say goodbye. But I'm here, though no one asked why. The coldest song, the softest sigh. I'm the last snow in July. The children stared with wide, strange eyes as I melted slow neath their surprised skies. I didn't mind that I'd soon be gone, just glad to be here before the dawn. Some say I'm lost, a foolish dream, a shadow caught in a sunbeam. But even frost can find its place in the heart of a warm embrace. I'm the last snow in July, a fleeting dance, a lullaby, not meant to stay, just to say goodbye. But I'm here and I won't deny the beauty found in a soft goodbye. I'm the last snow in July, so when the heat seems to align, remember me, the last snow in July. There's a mailbox without a name, leaning west, but still it came. Each dawn the birds deliver notes, unread poems in their throats. The gravel path forgets my feet. It doesn't cheer, it doesn't weep, just lets me pass like falling rain, then folds itself back whole again. No one's waiting down this road, just trees and coats the wind once sowed, stories carved in fence post wood. I never said they understood. I left no note,
no sign, just air where breath once lined the pine. Some places never ask you back, but still they patch the things you lack. No one's waiting down this road, just trees and coats the wind once sowed, and stories carved in fence post wood that never said they understood. So if you pass and see that box, lean in quiet, let time unlock the voice that lives in nameless things, like hollow bells and porch light rings. No one's waiting down this road, just trees and coats the wind once sowed, stories carved in fence post wood that never said they understood. So if you pass and see that box, lean in quiet, let time unlock the voice that lives in nameless things, like hollow bells and porch light rings.
Grain of the choir, wooden cross by the willow bend. No one left to tend or mend. Wind moves slow through prairie seams, stitching hush into my dreams. In the grain of the quiet, I lay low, under sky that forgets to glow. No hymn sung, no names to write, just breathe and dust and silver light. Leave me there, don't speak, don't try, where the quiet doesn't lie. Hollow sound of a porch board side, fire's out, but the coal still tries. I don't wish and I don't wait. Peace arrives without a gate. In the grain of the quiet, I lay low, under sky that forgets to glow. No hymns sung, no names to write, just breathe and dust and silver light. Leave me there, don't speak, don't try, where the quiet doesn't lie. Fold me deep in soil and sky,
Let the grain of the quiet pass me by. Fold me deep in soil and sky. Let the grain of the quiet pass me by. I pray in the shade of an old combine, hands in my pockets, no script, no sign. The choir is wine through the rusted rows, and faith is found where no one goes. No steeple here, just sky and dust, a cracked wood bench, a heart I trust, kneeling down where the wild weed sways. In this grain-filled cathedral, I find my ways. Ghosts of the harvest drift through the light, whispers of mercy in soft twilight. No need for answers, no need for name. Out here the silence don't play no games. No steeple here, just sky and dust, a cracked wood bench, a heart I trust, kneeling down where the wild weed sways. In this grain-filled cathedral, I find my ways. Heaven ain't high, it's just far enough to hear your thoughts when life gets rough. I don't need a sermon or a holy hymn, just the hush of dusk when the day grows dim. No steeple here, just sky and dust, a cracked wood bench, a heart I trust, kneeling down where the wild weed sways. In this grain-filled cathedral, I find my ways. The sun forgets to fold the dawn in fields where silence reaps the thorn. A shadow counts the grains of sound beneath the sky that turns around. The wind carves letters in the dust, but none remain to read or trust. The bones beneath the withered vine glassless windows the earth exhales a whispered sigh, and every breath a silent plea to forget what used to be. The earth exhales a whispered sigh, and every breath a silent plea to forget what used to be. Beneath the glassless windows the earth exhales a whispered sigh, and every breath a silent plea to forget what used to be.
Dust don't settle, it just sways over fence posts half erased. No one knows who sowed this land. The wind won't tell, it slips your hand. There's no cattle, there's no gate, only silence pulling weight. Something about the way it stands feels like it once knew someone's plans. Hollow acres no one claims, burnt out roots and unborn names. You won't find gold, you won't find grace, just open air in a missing place. But if your heart walks without sound, hollow acres hold their ground. Grass grows up and bends back down, like it's tired of reaching out. The sun comes late, the moon won't stay. Even stars don't know the way. Still I wander footsteps wide, not to find, just to reside. But sometimes peace don't bloom or shine. It waits where nothing draws a line.
meant to yield. Final hollow acres, let me lie face down slow beneath the sky. No cross to mark, no trail to keep, just room enough for dreamless sleep. And if you pass and feel unbound, hollow acres hold their ground.
You never said the words out loud. Stars leaned in like they somehow found the way your silence dressed the air, so full of love I didn't dare. I built a house on the sound of that, where night rolls in like a sleeping cat. You sat in rooms no one could see, but every shadow leaned toward me. You were the hush between two storms, the pause where longing keeps its form. I held you not in hand but flame, no vows, no rings, just sky and name. The silence that spoke me yours remains in every breeze that won't explain. There's a fence that hums when I walk by, like it remembers your goodbye. The porch light flickers just once each year, on the night your absence feels too near. I heard the desert call you back through sandstone hills and railroad track, but dust don't lie and stars don't bend, they just replay what never ends. You're the stillness under thunder skin, the echo where my ribs begin, not bound by touch but tied in grace. I see your soul in empty space. No louder love could break this force than the silence that spoke me yours. There's a fence that hums when I walk by, like it remembers your goodbye. The porch light flickers just once each year, on the night your absence feels too near. The silence that spoke me yours remains in every breeze that won't explain. There's a fence that hums when I walk by. You're the stillness under thunder skin, the echo where my ribs begin, not bound by touch but tied in grace. I see your soul in empty space. No louder love could break this force than the silence that spoke me yours. There's There's a shadow in the well where the light won't fall, and a tree that bleeds sap through the winter's call. Your boots are buried where the sun can't shine, and I still taste the dust where your lips were mine. The porch steps crack like they're keeping score of all the things we said but never swore. A rusted knife lies under the old oak ring, and I can't remember if you took my ring. Wolves don't cry in the rain, they just howl like the thunder that swallows a midnight vow. I chased your ghost through the cottonwood bend, but the wind was too bitter to call you friend. There's a rustling in the barn where the past still hides, like a broken record spinning in the tide. I felt you slip through my fingers like smoke, but your shadow still dances when the candle broke. I drank the whiskey, but it tasted like you, like the rivers we crossed when the sky was blue. But you're not a memory I can shake off. You're a scar I wear like an old worn-off cloth. Wolves don't cry in the rain, they just bleed, while the earth spins slow and the dead can't plead. I'll wait by the creek with your name in my chest, and love you still, but never confess. Wolves don't cry in the rain, they just bleed, while the earth spins slow and the dead can't plead. I'll wait by the creek with your name in my chest, and love you still, but never confess. She walks with the wind in her eyes, where the road don't end and the sun don't rise. Boots that echo on a heart gone cold, chasing a story she's too scared to be told. Her mouth don't speak, but her shadows sing of broken wings and a stolen ring. She sold her soul for a gun that never fired, left the ashes of her past in the bones of the pyre. Veil of dust, mask of sin, she wears her ghost like a second skin. She don't cry, she don't flee, just walks in circles till she's free. There's blood on the dirt where her feet have bled. The stars won't guide her, the moon's dead. She's a myth and a lie in the wind's own song, but the truth is she's been running all along. You can hear in the howl of the owl, she's the coyote's rage, the jackal
a name and she ain't got a cost. If you see her, you'll know her well, but she'll never speak the truth you tell.
Left my name in a jar of rust, buried it deep where the barn beams dust. Your boots by the door like a prayer half true. The wheat don't cry, but I do. Crow sang sharp on the fence at dawn, like it knew where the light had gone. You kissed me once like the sky turns blue, then you left like morning dew. And I raked the field with hands gone numb, counting miles where love don't come. The scarecrow stares like it always knew. The wheat don't cry, but I do. Smoke still hangs where your fire died, ash in the cup where your lips once lied. Your song's a ghost on the fiddle's hue. The wheat don't cry, but I do. So lay me down where the wild roots chew, beneath the storms that once were you. If silence grows, I'll grow there too. The wheat don't cry, but I do. So lay me down where the wild roots chew, beneath the storms that once were you. If silence grows, I'll grow there too. The wheat don't cry, but I do. I saw a river turn into the sky, where the clouds couldn't breathe and the stars didn't try. The trees turned their backs, they don't know me now, and the ground shook beneath the weight of the vow. The sun burned black at the break of the dawn, and I waited for the day, but it's already gone. I heard a whisper from the winds in the trees, but it spoke in riddles that no one could see. When the river becomes the sky, I'll be waiting for truth that never dies. The moon won't rise, but I'll keep counting the hours as time melts away like forgotten
circles in the same old place. The light got tangled in the vines of the night, but it never touched me, never felt right. I tried to call your name, but it dissolved in the breeze, like the ashes of a fire that no one believes. The mountains disappeared, but the echo stayed, and I walked in circles where the lost souls prayed. When the river becomes the sky, I'll drift in the currents that never comply. I'll chase the horizon that never arrived, and wait for a world that's long been deprived. When the river becomes the sky, I'll drift in the currents that never comply. I'll chase the horizon that never arrived, and wait for a world that's long been deprived. He walks by sand, shifting wind, through wheat so tall it hides his sin. His eyes are glass, but truth is sound. He hears the roots beneath the ground. He speaks to stones and rusty gates, tells stories time disintegrates. Says I don't need no map or flame, I chase the paths that have no name. Where no one's foot is fallen, no names carved in the dust, where silence sings in cedar and the stars don't ask for trust. He's blind but sees the colors that the sighted folk forgot, like the scent of rain on gravel or the warmth in something lost. He kissed a girl in Arkansas who dreamed in shades he never saw. But when she begged for roots and rings, he vanished with the blackbird's wings. He says the world's too full of doors that open to the lives we wore, but I want one that swings on air somewhere no one's ever cared, where no one's foot is fallen, no names carved in the dust, where silence sings in cedar and the stars don't ask for trust. He's blind but sees the colors that the sighted folk forgot, like the scent of rain on gravel or the warmth in something lost. So if you hear cane on stone or smell wild mint where none is grown, he's passed you by, still searching slow for places no eyes ever know. So if you hear a cane on stone, or smell wild mint where none has grown, he's passed you by, still searching slow for places no eyes ever know.
Dust on the trail, sun sinking low, leaves on the wind move soft and slow. Wheels turn easy, no need to race. This old road knows my pace. Whisper road, take me home, past the fields where wild things roam. No more weight, no more load, just peace along this whisper road. Fence lines curve like an old friend's smile. I might stay here a little while. The sky leans down to touch the land like it knows I understand. Whisper road, kind and wide, with memories tucked on either side. Let the world forget our show. I'm safe here on this whisper road. So when your heart feels heavy, out, come walk with me down Whisper Road. Once she stood with her hand on my pain, steam from her breath whispering rain. He'd ride up slow through the copper dust, with eyes like promises dressed in rust. They danced in rooms I couldn't touch, but I held their echoes, soft and much. Then one left and one looked through, but I was glass, what could I do? Now I face the fields alone, watching time in broken tone. The curtains fray like years undone. I'm just a window facing no one. Birds don't land like they used to try, and even the storm don't ask me why. Once I framed a life so wide, now I frame the wind that won't decide. She came back once, boots full of grief, touched my seal like turning a leaf.
mirrors ain't meant to stay. So let the house fall, let wood turn gray, let dust be hymns for yesterday. If love looks in, it's already gone. I'm just a window facing no one.